All right, y'all. Let's state facts. This is to my sellers that really want to sell and really want to conduct business. But unfortunately, they have these old, dusty, crusty, grimy, slimy lawyers that they're about to exit, about to retire, and they don't care about causing chaos on the way out. So let me explain further. A lot of times when you do a deal with a seller, the first thing a lot of them say is, I'm going to get my lawyer. Let me get my attorney. These attorneys might be good at doing a lot of things, but unfortunately, what a lot of these attorneys are not good at is handling the newer way of conducting business in the real estate industry. Because a lot of the old timers, they're used to doing deals the old way. The old way meaning that every single contract is the same. They use the same traditional agreement that everybody else in the industry uses. Unfortunately, it's not like that anymore. Nowadays, you have wholesale deals, subject to deals, you got listings, you got seller finance deals, you got subject to deals, you got all different type of deals that can be structured all different type of ways that again use multiple different type of contracts. And there's also JV contracts, there's also buyer assignment contracts, and then there's also wholesale assignable contracts, and then there's direct end buyer contracts. So there's all different type of contracts. There's also something called an assignment contract. Assignment contract is basically where you just straight doing an agreement to collect your assignment fee. You're letting them know that you're assigning the agreement straightforward, which is different than the purchase agreement, which actually helps you either buy it directly or assign it to a second or third party, which is a lot different than just a straight up assignment agreement. Anyways, we'll get into that at another time. However, with all of that being said, you got to be very cautious, very careful who you hire to handle your deals. Because some of these lawyers, they can either make or break your deals. A lot of these lawyers that are old timers, unfortunately, they are not updated with up to standard times, up to like modern times, how things are supposed to be. And what they're doing is they're hindering the closings and they're hindering these deals and they're putting a lot of obstacles that shouldn't be there. It's not like they're looking in the interest of the best clients most of the time. A lot of these lawyers are only looking out for the best interest of themselves. They're looking for the best interest of their pocket. So I'm going to give you an example. This is a real life example. I have a client of mine who was actually trying to sell me multiple buildings. He hired his lawyer who he told me and gave me a warning that she's rude. She spoke to me, was swearing to me. She almost cursed me out without using profanity. Very unprofessional. So the first thing I told my seller is like, listen, I'm not about to work with you with this lawyer because if I bring you one of my buyers and then you have the nerve to actually speak to my buyer in that manner or to my buyer's attorney or to my title's attorney in that way, the deal ain't going to close because you're disrespectful. We're not about to help you make money with our resources. One.